Da, da, da. Alright. Alright. Here we are. Ready to start. Maybe. There it is. Oh. There it is. Okay, sorry. Side note, I don't know how long this is gonna be. Sorry. My dearest brother is here, and he's not here right now, but he will be later, type deal. Anyway, so. Oh, hey, it's the llama. Llama. Okay. Okay, I had some thoughts, actually. A little bit of a construction crisis, I guess. Let's see. Okay. Oh, let me. Anyway, so he's gone now, but he's probably gonna be back soon. And if there's noise in the background, sorry. Birch. Anyway, so I thinking. Oh. I'm thinking that I need oh, yep, he's back. Pretty sure it's him. Need oak. Yes. I need to do a comparison test here. Alright, so this is somewhere in between these two. Kind of does what I want. Ooh. Oh, here's the other question. Can I, like, pick these up again? Oh, it comes apart as the pieces. Okay. It comes apart as charcoal and that's it, I guess. That's fine. I'm only slightly upset about it. Oh, llama. Okay. Okay, probably didn't need this then, because, well, ooh, oh, this is gonna be It's gonna be rough. Because I'm about to accidentally burn down all of my hard work. Sticks. Oh, maybe that's just Mama. Okay. Water bucket. Okay, that was weird. I thought it would just automatically take the fire out, but at least this way it kind of stopped anything from spreading, which is good. Good. Okay. I went to sleep before I legit went to sleep before I logged out. Like, this is ridiculous. Oh. I almost forgot. Welcome back to Mag's Tries Minecraft. As you can see, we made a lot of improvements over the past. I streamed a little bit Tuesday. But yeah, it's looking good. And I had some thoughts on some things, so we're gonna see how it goes. Anyway, we're gonna start calling this series Mag's Rants and Chills, or something along that. Rant and chill, basically, is the idea, because honestly that's what it's turned into, is I rant for a little bit and then we chill. So that's what it's gonna be. Oh, I do have the oak saplings. Sweet. There it is. Ah. Perfect. Anyway. This week was rough, gotta say. We had another teacher quit. I think she lasted 2 days in her first grade classroom, and she has since quit. So yeah. one of the teachers whose students I'm supposed to be working with, she was sick like all week. She was out. Which Tuesday we didn't have school because in the US it's a holiday, so oh. There we go. Anyway, so because it's a holiday, they were like, we don't have school on that day, basically. That's the whole setup. So I didn't have to worry about Tuesday. Basically, I didn't have to sub for any of these classes, but like, I still ended up basically doing the lesson plan for the classes. On Monday and Wednesday, they at least had a sub who was competent. So, you know, I didn't have to be on too high of alert with them. And I ended up I ended up helping the new teacher in one of the classes. Anyway, so, that's where it was. And, you know, Wednesday I was like, you know what, I was planning on, like, waiting until a certain day to do. I was planning to wait until next week, but maybe I'll start pulling kids. Like, we might need to start doing that, right? Well, then Thursday, both of the teachers in that grade level were sick. So yeah, that kind of was not fun. Oh man, it was pretty ridiculous. So we went okay, I need this one. So I ended up doing lesson plans. I had run interference for both of the subs because, like, they had no lesson plans. Luckily, the office did manage to get a plan together for one of them. Side note, all the teachers are supposed to have, like, emergency sub plans for, like, 5 days worth of work that I turned into the office. So I don't know if one of them was new, so they kind of had an excuse, but like the other one didn't do squat. Like there is no emergency sub plans there, you know. So I came up with something for some of the days. But yeah, it was ridiculous. So and there was nothing for science, so I ended up going to one room teaching the science lesson, then going to the other room and taking over that class because that sub had to leave early, and I taught their science lesson during the later part of the day because that was the option I had. Oh, it was so ridiculous. There's one kid, he insists that I don't know if this is all kids now or just the kids at my school, but like, they they're master rage baiters. Like, they will do everything to bait ya, you know? And then, at the same time, they, fall for the rage bait the fastest. It's like, why are you... Yes, I get it. You're upset, but also, like, just let them vibe there and live their life. Just because they looked at you, it does not mean you have free pass to punch them, you know? Like, oh my gosh. So, oh, I didn't even realize I did that. That's interesting. Would I prefer it to be more uniform? Yes. Do I care enough right now? No. No, I do not. Okay. For now, we'll call that good. Then this one. Perfect. Maybe that was too many slabs, but I don't care right now. Oh yeah, okay. It's just interesting, okay. Okay, I'm not saying that Minecraft has to implement this at all. Okay. I'm just saying it's interesting that we have different variants of a lot of things. How long until they do variants of fire? You know, like, not the fire part, but like the, what are they called? The logs in the fire, you know, until they have like one that's pinkish and one that's like way darker, you know. I just wouldn't be surprised if that one appears. Okay, perfect. Now I need... Ooh. Just realized how dangerous the game I'm playing here. Okay, that's not what I intended to do. Okay. We're gonna go to sleep really fast. Boom. Anyway. I don't even know where to start on this week. Like, some of it you need background knowledge, but like, I don't know if you're gonna know the background knowledge, you know? Okay. Okay. Ooh. It's true, that's true. I didn't think about that. Sorry, I was thinking like this black part will be visible from the front when it's this direction, so maybe I prefer it to be this way. Just saying, okay. gonna be hard to do a lantern right in that exact area, so that one might have to change. Anyway, so awesome. Oh. Okay, it's not gonna line up perfectly, but for now, you're going right there. Here we go. Okay. Boom. Oh. Ooh, yeah. Well, that one's gonna have to change direction for sure. The one on there doesn't matter as much because I'm not looking at the bottom of it. Oh, whoopsie. Whoopsie. Da-da-da. Two, three. 1, 2. Oh. Three. Oh, there's that one I have to change the direction of. Okay. Do. Oh my gosh. I might have had a better idea. Oh my gosh. Okay. Is it possible to make this back into a thing? No. No, of course it's not. Of course it's not. Never goes back to what I want it to be. Okay. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. I want... Will this work? Yes! Except I wanted to go the other way. Yes. Maybe I want to try an oak one. Oh, but I used up all my oak wood. Oh. Oh. All right. So our school has like specials and stuff, right? So that would be like a time where the regular teacher gets a prep time, and you take your kids to art or PE or whatever. Okay. Okay. Other thought. Okay. This one doesn't matter as much directionally because it shows up the same. Yeah, actually, I really... Gives rickety staircase vibes, and that's what I want. Dang it. Anyway, so specials. So it still works. Anyway, so like art, music, PE. When I was in school, technology used to be one, but like I think it depends on the school because like I definitely remember being in a class where they were like, I remember being at a school, I remember teaching at a school where they were very much like, oh no, you have to teach technology, okay? You have to teach this class, basically. So, you have to teach coding or whatever. So I definitely remember being told that we had to teach it at schools. But then the school I'm currently at doesn't teach technology. Like it's not a class. Now, to be fair, the last school I was at, they also didn't have only specials they had was library and PE. They didn't have anything else. So like I don't know how much is a have to and how much is a we'll try to if we can type situation, you know. Oh. I need more oak trees to grow, man. Oh, it's closer to the light. That's probably it. Alright, well, whatever. I can do some spruce ones anyway. It will not be a floating staircase, I promise. I wish I could center this down a little bit more. It's fine. Anyway, so like, yeah, it might be more of a, it would be nice if schools could do this type thing, but like not all schools are able to do this, so like, maybe. Okay. I need a lot of sticks, actually. Okay, cool. And then we're gonna turn. Okay, cool. And then is it? That one? Nope, that's the gate. That's not the one I want. Okay. Okay, there we go. I'm gonna need a lot of these later anyway. Actually, I don't know. Because I can't do it like directly underneath the trapdoors. Yeah, no, I do want it down. Take out that one. Okay. Mm-hmm. Okay, okay. Hmm. Give me a moment here. Oh, no. Oh, no, 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 no. Yes. Oh, yes, I got it, I got it, I got it. Okay. Okay, so we're gonna make this one. That. Come on. Come on. There we go. And while I do like that one, yes. Like, I like the hole because it gives it like a definite rickety staircase vibe, you know, but like at the same time. Dang it, that one fell. It's fine, it's fine. We'll manage. Okay. Okay. Oh. Give me a moment here. Because the goal is to make, like, well, one, aesthetically, it'll help me feel like it's more connected. But two, yeah, I need a bunch more oak. It'll help me from falling off of the side. Dang it. Okay, yeah. Yeah, I think I needed at least to go well, I might try it all the way down and see what it looks like on that, but why did I put all my oak saplings down? I'm going to chop down more of the cherry ones, replant them as oak ones. Anyway, schools have specials, electives, whatever you call them, where it's, oh, we get to choose whatever class it is we're doing right now, right? And like, those classes are fine, whatever. Once again, it's in limbo on whether or not they're required so much. Like, it's required if you go to that school to take that class, but like, is it required for us to provide that class? I don't know. It'd be nice if we did, but like, I think a lot of it hinges on the fact that there's not enough teachers to guarantee that coverage, you know? Anyway, so there used to be a computers class. Actually, at this school, instead of a computers typing, coding, whatever class, it's a, they have a X Games class or something, where like competitive esports, that's what it's called. It's called esports class. X Games, I don't know where that. Okay, anyway, so you have an esports class that you could choose to take, where you're supposed, there's a way it's supposed to work, which is you get to play video games, right? In practice, though, they have like 30 kids in there and 4 controllers. So, like, how does that make sense? Tell me how that's gonna work in the real world, because, like, there's no way. Like, not all the kids get to play. Like, it's just not gonna work out. Anyway. Now, what ends up happening a lot of the times at a lot of schools, in my experience anyway, any school I've worked at, it has been that if you if there's a lot of absences, they will ask the special area teachers to cover classes. So, like, oh darn, the first grade teacher isn't here today. Guess what? Can you teach? PE teacher, can you be the first grade teacher today? You know, that's basically what it is. Which can be incredibly frustrating, especially if you like teach us like art or whatever. It's like the whole reason you are here is because you enjoy teaching art, and now you have to teach regular subjects. Like, that's freaking annoying. Like, I get that. I would be frustrated if I was one of those teachers. And usually they try to find a sub first, but they're not always successful at that, especially when you have a lot of children who like to push back, you know? So, anyway. Bunch of these. And then I want one more of these. Okay. So, Wednesday, I think it was Wednesday, I don't know, one of the days this week, Specials is canceled because so many people are absent. They went, guess what? Specials are canceled, so you have to watch the kids. Now, what happened with us is like in 4th grade, that meant that the subs had another thing they had to worry about, In a perfect world, you can just go, oh yeah, well, we'll just do recess, and let the kids play for a little bit. Now, one of the schools I previously was at, they had a playground that was for bigs and littles, right? So, and they'd be very separated. There was a big old field for the big, well, actually, there was like a big old basketball court situation for the big kids, and then, there we go. And I'm already out. Yeah, so like there's a big old cemented basketball court with like picnic tables and whatever else for the kids to chill at, like that was the middle school section, and then like there was a field, and then there was like 2 or 3 other playgrounds that were separated out so that you could spread out the kids. Now, to be fair, at my last, well, and there was another school I was at where they only had 2 playgrounds. But the previous one of that school had only went up to 5th grade, so like it also had that going for it. Like they didn't have kids who were as old to make it versus the school I'm currently at does go up to 8th grade, so like there is that also as a thing to consider. Okay. I'm gonna switch to this one for the other half, I guess. This school, I don't know. What I'm saying is at minimum there should be a separate place for 6th, 7th, and 8th grade, and 3rd, 4th, and 5th grade, and kinder 1st and 2nd grade. Like I feel like each of them should have their own playground, so there should be at least 3 different locations for them to go. We only have 2 playgrounds, and one of them's supposed to be kindergarten. It is kindergarten sized, not fourth grader, fifth grader sized. So we've been having some issues where what happens is, oh, specials is canceled, but like we end up with like 50 people on the playground because like let me get this. Boom, rickety staircase. Actually, I want to see. Oh man, that lantern. This is just not gonna get a good spot to chill out, is it? I don't know, I just feel like I'm just using a billion. Anyway, so what's been happening is like, oh, specials is canceled. Well, we'll go out for the whole specials, but the problem is there's like come on. There's like 5 grades who are out there at the same time because it's also the same playground that everyone uses for lunch. So it's like, oh, well, kindergarten has lunch, but 7th grade has specials. So, oh, okay, do we like this side more? Or do we like this side more? Okay. Oh, my turn. Boom. Also, I'm going to make the bottom layer with fences just to see if I like that more or not. Okay, I still need to do some more with, so then, and then the thing is, like, 2 grades are actually doing those specials at the same time. So, like, it's not just that it's kindergarten and the 6th graders who are supposed to have specials. It's that we have, it's 7th and 6th grade and kindergarten who has lunch at the same time. And on Wednesdays it's worse because there's a double up on lunch too, so like, it's not great. Anyway, so back to the whole thing. Because special teachers were gone and specials was canceled, the easy solution would be, oh, well, we'll just have them do recess. The problem is 5th grade has recess at the same time. A bunch of those 5th graders are out to get some of these 4th graders. Now, to be fair, these 4th graders are rage baiters. Like, they will rage bait people into attacking them. Okay? So, it's kind of like, dude, don't be an idiot and they'll leave you alone, but you're purposely going over there to bait them into doing something to you. You know, like, really? Oh my gosh, I moved that down there. So, that's just not a fun situation. Then, specials are canceled, so 5th grade goes outside to the playground. Side note, there is no fence or anything dividing the two playgrounds. In fact, half the time, some of the older kids, I'm sure some of the younger ones do it too, but there's a lot more, obviously. The older kids will go out to recess and then run around the corner and hide behind that building on the little kid playground. And it's like, I'm sorry, it's too big of an area for 1 to 2 adults to be able to watch all of it all of the time. You know, like, put a small little gate there and it'll cut down on like half of this issue. Not all of it, because there's other ways, but like half of it. Also, there's no cameras, so like, you can't just look at the cameras and go, oh, this person's ditching. Like, no, it's it is ridiculous. Come on. Oh, I got an apple. That's what happened. Anyway, so 5th graders go out, and historically, any other time this happened, they used the whole recess time. Like, and it's not like specials is only like 20 minutes. No, it is 50 minutes. They are out there for the whole 50 minutes because our 4th graders are being targeted by the 5th graders. They cannot be out there during that 50 minutes. And it's one of those, like, okay, yeah, I could take them out, but then, like, oh, that blows back on me, you know, like, and I do want to keep these kids safe, even if they're doing their darndest to make sure they get attacked. Like, I'm just saying. You ever watch a horror movie and get mad at the characters for making dumb decisions? Like, that is these kids. Like, just saying. So over it. Anyway, so, yep. It's not good. It's not great. There it is. It's just... These kids are so dumb. Alright, we're back. Sorry. Got disconnected there for a second. It's just... It's characters in a horror movie that you have to keep safe. And they're doing their darndest to make sure they get killed. And it's like, could you not do that, please? Like, I'd appreciate it. Anyway. So, technically there is an adult in there watching these children. Okay. Technically speaking. So, is it nighttime? Can I sleep now? Yes! Get rid of the rain. So, get the sub started on something. Go check in with the principal. Hey, specials is canceled. 5th grade is on the playground. We're not allowed to go out there because they're targeting us. It is not fair. They're going to stay out the whole entire time. What do you want me to do about it? Like, can they go to play? Can they have a recess? Because it feels like we can't. And she offers up, oh, well, maybe you should have them go on the kindergarten playground. Or there's also a field, which... there is a fence, like there's a gate. It does have a gate surrounded around it. But, like, it's a one-way gate. And, like, so let's say... Okay. Let's say this side is the playground and this side is the field. I could easily go through the gate into the field, but I can't get back into the playground. I will be blocked off. If 5th grade is on the playground and 4th grade is on the field, they can easily get into this gate. We cannot escape and get away from them, though. So, like, it's so flippin' frustrating. Oh, I'm so over it. And then the other option was, oh, well, you can go to the kindergarten playground, which, once again, it's on the other side of a building, but there's no gate blocking it. But the idea was, oh, well, they'll be out of sight, out of mind, you know. Maybe they'll be safe that way. I think I prefer the... It was a good idea, but I think I prefer the gate, or the fence thing. I think I prefer that. Mm-hmm. Okay. Just saying. Okay. Okay. So, we take the kids to the playground. And once we're on the playground, I realize 5th grade can see them here. And they can, like, there's no way around it. So, I stay out there watching them for a little bit, trying to act as a buffer. But also, I didn't know if a lesson plan had been made for reading and they needed something to do when they get back. The other class comes out eventually. There's 2 teachers out there. I figure, you know what, they can watch them. I'll go check on the lesson plan setup thing. That was a mistake. They definitely saw me leave and went, alright, bet we're going after them now. I had left. I talked to the principal about what the lesson plan was. She had done it. I come back. Like, I was gone for 5 minutes. And there's 2 other adults there. And I see 4th graders running all over the place. And they run into the cafeteria, which one of them has a mom who works in the cafeteria, so like, he was like, I'm pretty sure he was like, oh, we're in trouble. Well, time to go get mom, you know? Like, I'm fairly certain that's what happened. Sorry. What? Sorry, man. Oh. I'm gonna have to look at that later. Okay, sorry. Anyway, so basically 5th grade either saw I wasn't there or saw an opening and took it and attacked the kids, and they all ran into the cafeteria. Luckily, I saw a counselor come out. She helped. There was, the cafeteria called for backup. She took care of that. I checked the ones on the field. They were all fine. None of them had anyone after them, though. So yeah. Just, not a great situation, you know? Not fabulous. Anyway, the kids are on the playground, and I'm like, okay, the 5th graders went inside, so, like, they managed to get the 5th graders inside in their classrooms. We, go, okay, we'll go back to our classroom. No, I'm like, okay, we didn't come out until, like, 20-15 minutes after them, so I'm gonna leave them out here. While they're out there, I check, and I am missing a lot of kids. Like, I knew some of them were in the cafeteria, but I really wasn't sure how many, you know. So a lot of these kids, they were unaccounted for. I didn't know where they were. Oh, I was gonna try something actually. Okay. Ooh, it doesn't line up though. I was hoping it would line up. Okay, what about here? Oh, no, there's a sign there. Duh. Okay. Well, because sometimes the signs will hang down from the ceiling, and I was hoping the one that posted up would, like, line up and, like, kind of be a diagonal here, but it does not seem that that will be the case. Filed again. Anyway, so, just not a great situation. Didn't love it. Okay, one of these had a whole bunch of signs in it though. Perfect. Oh dang it, I was hoping for a contrast between this one and like the one behind it. Yeah, maybe I'll still do it. Anyway, so I go to the cafeteria because that's where I last saw kids running, and like the counselor was supposed to be in there. I figured they would just release the kids back to class, but I guess that's not possible for whatever reason. So I went into the cafeteria and like the assistant principal had all of the kids sitting at the table. And like, okay, I'm hearing 3 names, but like that does not explain why we have 20 kids in here when they shouldn't be, and blah 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 blah. And I walked in and I raised my hand and I was like, I can tell you what happened. 5th grade saw us on the playground and was chasing them down. So they ran to the cafeteria where they could try to be safe. Because this is like, how could we not pass this message on? Like, and also like, why couldn't the kids just say that? But I don't know, maybe they were scared too, I don't know. Oh my gosh. So anyway, just so over it. All right. Okay, we're gonna put you away. I need cobblestone, actually, because I'm tired of this nonsense of getting attacked all of the time happening. Someday, hopefully, I can switch it out with brick. But for right now, this is what I got. Not brick, the stone brick, I guess. Oh. jerk. Okay, that one's on me. The lighting isn't good up here. That's another problem, but which we're gonna try to amend right now, but that's not good. We're just doing a temporary little wall thing here. Someday I may do like an actual like real thing, but like for right now, I need something to keep the pillagers from coming into my home. Anyway, so of course that was just so great. Loved dealing with that nonsense. Ooh, actually, you know what? And that was only that morning. So. Then there was a first grader rage baiting the fourth graders into trying to hit him. I'll just trying to do their best to get somebody to hit him, I guess. I don't know what else to say on that. But it's just like, really? And you guys are gonna fall for their rage bait right now? Like, seriously? Okay. Highlights of the day include one of the subs had to leave at 2 o'clock. The other sub kept getting rage baited by the kids. Well, one of them was like, legit, can I go to the other classroom? Can I go to the other classroom? We put him in the other classroom, and then he would do everything in his power to go back to his original classroom. Like, and then of course the sub's like, he's not supposed to be in here, he's not supposed to be in here. And it's like, dude, like, thanks a lot, you know? That's not how you're gonna deal with this either, because you're feeding the rage bait, you know? But, oh my goodness. 'Twas ridiculous. Actually. I'm just so tired of Having to constantly put out fires. Okay, we're calling it here, I think. There's no science lesson. I taught a lesson on national parks. Mm-hmm. Enderman just chilling out. Oh, there's a piggy. Okay. I had to stop almost 3 fights, man. It was ridiculous. Luckily, the other teacher showed up, so yay. Sorry, it disconnected again. Okay, let me get my torches. So if my issue is it's just not lit up enough to help as a preventative measure, you know, so. Oh, it's a chicken. Do, do, do. Every time you make a noise, I'm like, oh my gosh, I'm dead. Anyway, so that was my week. Luckily, the fourth grade teacher one of the fourth grade teachers did return. So, oh, I'm gonna have to mute. Alright, I think background conversations have ended. Figured daytime is the best time to put up the fence, while at night I can try to put up the fence, the wall, and at night I can try to put up the torches as much as I can until I get cornered by a monster. It's just, you know, when you're there without the lights, you're like, oh, don't even know where they need to go. Are you kidding me? Oh. Well, never mind. Thanks for just disappearing like that. Appreciate it. Oh. Okay. Oh, it's a zombie pig. I don't care if he wanders around. Anyway, work has just been a lot lately, you know. Oh. I'm so, okay. Just had a moment where I was reliving last week, so. Perfect. And you know, yeah, there's the lower sector where there's a farm and stuff, but for right now, I think I'm just gonna focus on the mountain. Alright, I'm holding off on making my villager farm like I wanted to because I need to get blaze powder. And also, I am ever so slightly lazy and have not been to the Nether yet. Oh. want to be able to like get some of those villager cure things, you know, and just oh, it's a cow. Anyway, I want to infect them, and then I want to cure them, and then I want the discount, you know. So I need the latest powder. Pretty sure. Anyway, we've reached the chill part of the stream. We reached it a while ago, where I just build and we chill. Now, if people actually watch this channel, I would like react to whatever chat says, but like they don't, so I can't. Perfect. Well, that would be the plan, yeah. Oh my gosh. Cave full of armadillos, man. A horsey. Don't get distracted, we're fine. Aesthetically, I like the horses, you know, but like, do they really help the way I think they should, you know? No. I wish the forests were like, I wish the grass level, not the leaf level of the forest was like at minimum 3 blocks tall. Because then I could actually ride through the forest without hitting my head every 2 seconds. But unfortunately, that is not the case. Honestly, like this kind of ends in a perfect spot, so we'll just Get my torches. Light 'em up, light it up. Why? Come on. Oh my gosh. It's a cave, isn't it? Oh, he's on the other side of my wall. My plan is working. Yeah, there's still a big old black dark spot over there. Okay. So I still have a bunch of this area and that spot over there. Making good progress, good progress. Okay, okay. Yes. All right. Yes, I recognize there's a billion little caves, and one of those could lead to a monster coming through. Like, that is a possibility, but hopefully this will cut down. The amount there are, because, geez, I'm just so tired. I'm gonna deal with them all the time. Ow. Nope. Okay, spiders might be a problem. Because they can probably still get over these walls. Come on. Ooh, there was a bat. So close. I do want to integrate that tunnel system actually eventually, but like right now I'm gonna ignore it. Oh my gosh. This guy. He's just trying to bait me into looking at him. I just know it. Taller than I want to be. side note. Finished everything that's currently out. Episode 7 of Vampires. So that's exciting. It's really hard when, like, okay, I admit there's people who exist who don't make the same decisions I would make, okay? I know this. I recognize this. It's still unbelievably frustrating to deal with people when they don't make the same decisions I would, you know? Of course, I'm like a very more like calculated person, I guess is the right way to put it. Like emotions matter, don't get me wrong, but I'm definitely one who's like, I'm not just gonna let the emotions control my decisions, you know? I'm gonna look at, here's the situation, here's my understanding of the situation, here's what I'm gonna do about it to solve that, you know? And I recognize not everybody's like that, but it's really hard in like TV shows and movies where like people do something where in my mind it's like a very not rational thing, you know? It's like, were you even thinking about what would happen when you made this decision? Because, like, feels like you weren't. Anyway, suffice to say, some characters made some not so rational. They made emotional decisions, not rational decisions. Personally, the character of Abolish is a character that I totally understand. Like, that's the character who does stuff that I'm like, oh yeah, no. That tracks. I understand that decision, you know. Great, love that. Dude, I don't even know where you are. Hey. Sup? Like, he's just like, okay, gonna mind my business. I'm gonna stay in the shadows. I'm gonna do what needs to get done to survive, right? And all these other characters come along and make stupid decisions. And, like, I understand story-wise the decisions, like, they make sense, but, like, to me, they don't make sense. Does that make sense? Like... to light the torches. Anyway, I don't know. It's just he makes decisions that I understand and that makes sense. And then there's other ones where it's like I don't get it, dude. I mean, did you really have to kill that guy? Because I wouldn't have. Come on, bruh. Come on. Yes. Huh. You can't get me. Oh my gosh. I actually feel like it's done, like oh lordy. Like yes, no, for sure. There's like all those caves I have to explore, but like was crazy. Crazy. Okay. Anyway. Like, I understand that Owen is supposed to be a broody whatever person, but like and like as a person who's seen people make irrational decisions, yeah, no, it makes sense that he made those decisions, but like as me, a rational thinker, I'm like, really, dude? Just think and use your brain. Think it through, man. Did that move really make that much sense? Because I don't think it did. I don't want to say what happened because I don't want to spoil it for you. I really recommend watching vampires. Like, just saying. It's really good. Almost out. Okay. Actually, I'll say Martin's another point of view that I enjoy. Yeah, there was that whole thing where some people argue that he quote unquote betrayed one of the vampires, but like I don't know, in that situation that vampire was sitting here going, oh, but I'm hungry, and I'm so hungry, and I just can't, I'm so hungry, and it's like, bro, are you saying you're about to eat me right now? Because I can see how in a high-stakes situation you would react that way, you know. Rationally, I wouldn't want to react that way, but, like, I understand where that reaction came from, you know. Oh my gosh. It's all lit up. Ooh. Ow. And I have a fence, so huzzah. Finally, man. Okay, I like a 3 wide stair to walk, okay? However, I'm thinking of putting beams in, and that would lower it down to like a 1 wide square to walk, and that's not enough, so I think I'm gonna widen these stairs out to 5, with the ones on the edges being the beams. I think that's what I want to do. Of course, first, gotta find some more, not iron, copper. Side note, my brother, he's been playing Red Dead Redemption 2. And, like, I'm not good at shooter games, like, at all. But it's quite enjoyable watching other people play it, so. Yeah, there's a lot of weird storylines going on. Craziness. So if you're into shooter games, maybe it's a game for you, but like if you're not, then that's fine. But like they have some crazy world building stuff, you know. Okay. A close squid. Okay. Perfect. It is now gone. Hmm. Just, oh. Okay, come on. We're just gonna go down a little bit. Well. Mm-hmm. just need a lot of copper for a lot of chains. Ooh. I don't know if I like it, but I feel like I used all the tuft for that, so like I have to leave it, you know. Okay, how much did I get? That's not too shabby. Oh, that's not important. Oh. It's like I need a better angle here, and then it was nothing. Yes. Oh my gosh. No, don't care about that. Do not care. saw a diamond. I mean, diamond is important, but copper is my priority right now. It's not where I really intended to put that, but whatever. Yes. Oh, look at all that copper. I'm gonna put a torch right there. No way! Oh. I know I already have shares, I don't care. When did I? That must be from last week. This lava is really making it difficult to deal. Alright. I gotta come back when I have a pickaxe that isn't dying on me. Okay, when I have a pickaxe. I hate to do this. I don't even have stone right now. Hey, it broke. Ooh, actually. Hmm. There's my door. Hmm. I don't remember putting anything on top of it, but like, I don't know, maybe I did. Yes. Buckets. Bucket. Now, there, that one spot I was at, like, I wonder, is it... What is it actually, you know? Okay. There it is. That's the one I accidentally messed up somehow. Cool. This is weird. Like, I can still get up because it was at the top, but it's still weird that it happened. Okay. Okay, this is where it gets dangerous, because if I get too bold on this, then phantoms start appearing, and then that can become a problem. That's a lot of iron. For me, anyway. Do, do, do. Oh, that's a llama. Actually, I think that's the perfect level for that one. Three, four. Oh my gosh. I think maybe. Oh, alright, alright. Here, this section. Psh. So close. Come on. There it is. Ow. That's not good. I need another one. Do, do. Okay. I need... And then I need... Achoo! It's like I think I'm gonna get so many. I clearly put way too many in that spot, and I did not realize that I had that much there. But... let's just, Dude. Okay. Alright. I really want to go back down and explore that thing, but I don't think I'll be able to do it in the time I want to, so this has been Max Tries Minecraft. Look at it, it's so gorgeous. And I'll see you in the future. Oh, it's been a week. Maybe I'll stream a little later today, but I'm not going to guarantee it. But for sure next week. Bye. Maybe. This is crazy. Alright.